A poem for Jose Campos Torres. I had said I wasn't going to write no more poems like this. I had confessed to myself all along, tracer of life, poetry, trends, that awareness, consciousness poems that screamed of pain and the origins of pain and death had blanketed my tablets, and therefore my friends, brothers, sisters, in-laws, outlaws, and besides, they already knew. But Brother Torres, common ancient bloodline Brother Torres, is dead. I had said I wasn't going to write no more poems like this. I had said I wasn't going to write no more words down about people kicking us when we're down, about racist dogs that attack us and drive us down, drag us down and beat us down. But the dogs are in the street. The dogs are alive, and the terror in our hearts has scarcely diminished. It has scarcely brought us the comfort we suspected. The recognition of our terror and the screaming release of that recognition has not removed the certainty of that knowledge. How could it? The dogs, rabid, foaming with the energy of their brutish ignorance, stride the city streets like robot gunslingers and spread death as night lamps flash crude reflections from gun butts and police shields. I had said I wasn't going to write no more poems like this. But the battlefield has oozed away from the stilted debates of semantics, beyond the questionable flexibility of primal screaming. The reality of our city, jungle streets and their Gestapos has become an attack on home, life, family, philosophy, total. It is beyond a question of the advantages of didactic niggerisms. The motherfucking dogs are in the street. In Houston, maybe someone said Mexicans were the new niggas. In LA, maybe someone said Chicanos were the new niggas. In Frisco, maybe someone said Orientals were the new niggas. Maybe in Philadelphia and North Carolina, they decided they didn't need no new niggas. I had said I wasn't going to write no more poems like this, but the dogs are in the street. It's a turnaround world where things are all too quickly turned around. It was turned around so that right looked wrong. It was turned around so that up looked down. It was turned around so that those who marched in the street with Bibles and signs of peace became enemies of the state and risk to national security, so that those who questioned the operations of those in authority on the principles of justice, liberty, and equality became the vanguard of a communist attack. It became so you couldn't call a spade a motherfucking spade. Brother Torres is dead. The Wilmington 10 are still incarcerated. Ed Davis, Ronald Reagan, James Hunt, and Frank Rizzo are still alive, and the dogs are in the motherfucking street. I had said I wasn't going to write no more poems like this. I made a mistake.
Everybody's talking about this country state. We get a new power wherever you are, just about in every Christian faith. Killing up our leaders, it don't matter none black or white. And we all know it's wrong, and baby, here we gonna fight to make it right. And mighty, mighty children, unite yourselves this hour, for black and white power is gonna be a crumbling tower. And we who stand divided, and so doggone undecided, give this some thought, and stupidness we've all been caught. There really ain't no difference. If you cut, you're gonna bleed. And might I get a little deeper? Human life from the seam and sea. Now baby, here we're gonna say it loud. Look proud of the brother too. And just like the rest, I don't want no mess about who's taking who. And mighty, mighty children, unite yourself with power, for black and white power is gonna be a crumbling tower. We who stand divided and so doggone undecided, give this some thought, and stupid enough we've all been caught. Go ahead now.
The name of this tune is Mississippi Goddamn. And I mean every word of it. Alabama's got me so upset. Tennessee made me lose my rest. And everybody knows about Mississippi Goddamn. Alabama's got me so upset. Tennessee made me lose my rest, and everybody knows about Mississippi Goddamn. Can't you see it? Can't you feel it? It's all in the air. I can't stand the pressure much longer. Somebody say a prayer. Alabama's got me so upset. Tennessee made me lose my rest, and everybody knows about Mississippi Goddamn. This is a show tune, but the show hasn't been written for it yet. Hound dogs on my trail, school children sitting in jail, black cat cross my path. I think every day's gonna be my last. Lord, have mercy on this land of mine. We all gonna get it in due time. I don't belong here, I don't belong there. I've even stopped believing in prayer. Don't tell me, I'll tell you. Me and my people just about do. I've been there, so I know. You keep on saying, go slow. Well, that's just the trouble. Washing the windows, picking the cotton. You're just plain rotten. You're too damn lazy. Your thinking's crazy. Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know. Just try to do your very best. Stand up, be counted with all the rest. 'Cause everybody knows about Mississippi. Goddamn. I bet you thought I was kidding, didn't you? Picket lines, school boycotts. They try to say it's a communist plot. All I want is equality for my sister, my brother, my people, and me. Yes, you lied to me all these years. You told me to wash and clean my ears and talk real fine, just like a lady. And you'd stop calling me Sister Sadie. Oh, but this whole country is full of lies. You all gonna die and die like flies. I don't trust you anymore. You keep on saying, go slow. Go slow. Well, that's just the trouble. Desegregation, mass participation, unification. Do things gradually, but bring more tragedy. Why don't you see it? Why don't you feel it? I don't know. I don't know. You don't have to live next to me. Just give me my equality. Everybody knows about Mississippi. Everybody knows about Alabama. Everybody knows about Mississippi. Goddamn. That's it.
Save the babies. That's what I said. Save the babies. I see a whole lot of folks shooting down the babies. And I got a couple of little guys that just growing up. And I really get kind of shook up when I look around and see folks putting down what they're putting down. It seems I can hear them saying, everybody keeps talking about the world and what it's coming to. You know, they say we can't get it together, and it's the end for me and you. But hey, I just really started living a few days ago, and I dream of things I've never seen and places I ain't been before. So I've got a few healthy phrases for people who sing in doom's praises. Stop thinking with your behind. The mind changes the signs. There are reasons for rhymes. And hey, y'all, you better stop stepping on my dreams. I said, hey, please, won't you stop stepping on my dreams? Ooh-wee, why don't you get up off of my dreams? Hey, give me a chance, give me a chance, give me a chance. You know, most folks are scared of dying, so the fear brings it near. And I see them buying books to get to heaven, but they fight real hard to stay right here. Now the prophets gave us the solution. They said, love your fellow man. Y'all mistook it for pollution and tried to wash your dirty hands. But dig it, everything is temporary, and I think it's kind of necessary to stop thinking with your behind. The mind changes the signs. There are reasons for rhymes. And hey, y'all, why don't you get out of my dream? Said, hey, you, why don't you stop stepping on my dreams? Ooh-wee, please stop stepping on my dreams. Oh, give me a chance, give me a chance, give me a chance. Hey, you, I want you to stop stepping on my dreams. I tell you, if you don't like it, get out of it, but please don't walk on my dreams. Ooh, why don't you just stop stepping on my dreams? Hey, give me a chance, give me a chance, give me a chance, and please you stop stepping on my dreams. Telling you I don't want you walking around on my dreams. Hey, I've got some living to do, so why don't you get out of my dreams? Hey, and give me a chance, give me a chance, give me a...
Africa's burning. Africa's burning. Africa's burning. Africa's burning. Walking around in tight jeans and Elton John sunglasses, beard goddamn sneakers, and a bag of smoke. Africa, Africa is burning, and the black man is doing the freak. Well, I'm going to save the baby and rescue the children. Save the baby and rescue the children. Save the baby and rescue the children. Cause Africa, Africa, oh Africa is burning, and the black man is doing the freak.
Day of the week.
Another place in time, we be like molded into black warriors with musical melodies of freedom ringing in our ears. We be like the rising sun of eternity, shining radiant in colorful hues of rainbows filled with blackness. We be African people. We be African people. We be the Kwanzaa of time, rhythm, and motion. We be the alpha, omega of all things exist. We be like the people of summer, originators of New Atlantis, astute like the architecture of Timbuktu. We be like the four seasons, adapted to change. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all. We be African people. We be African people who like the river Nile, flowing swiftly into cultural affairs. Everyday people doing everyday things like who's minding the village or let's play blow dots. We be African people with gold-minded thoughts. We be African people like Shaka and the Zulu. We be African people of past, present, and future. We be like our early black ancestors who perfectly knew the signs of up versus down. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all. We be African people. generations of kings and queens like Tutankhamun and Nefertiti. Bold and black, we rule the world in palaces of satin, silk, ruby, and pearl. Lifestyles far above any species of man. We are still none other than the African.
Talking about Africa. Talking about Africa. Talking about Africa. Talking about Africa. Africa is burning.
Africa is burning and the black man is doing the free.
Every damn day of the week.
I said, black man, my brother, what are you going to do? Because now that you're aware of what white has been doing to you, and the man hasn't changed his methods, he still waves a violent fist. And as far as he's concerned, as a man among men, you don't even exist. He kept you divided, mixed up and confused, treated you like an animal, something to be used. He created a dream way up in the sky and said, boy, it's yours, but first you'll have to die. Your sole purpose was to be a slave, and freedom would come once you entered the grave. Worked you like a dog, made a mule out your brother, and for his degenerate entertainment, he raped your sister and your mother. And if something in your nature made you question what you see, your curiosity would have you hanging from a tree. Bought you and sold you to all kind of bosses. Once you was worth as much as 3 horses. And your beautiful sister, who once was queen, was bought from the degenerate and sold to the fiend. Why, even that great George Washington, that most honorable mister, caught pneumonia in the slave quarters while raping your sister. They had to give a valid reason for the way that he died, but if you know your correct history, you'll know that they lied. Black man, my brother, just open your eyes. This whole foundation is built on lies. He submitted a paper saying all men are free to live and love one another. Then he created the draft and told you to fight and sent you to kill your brother. When you began to get wise to his trickery and lies, and for your children there seemed to be hope, he played another ace on the children of your race and flooded the neighborhood with dope. That'll teach him, he said, as he counted the living dead. That'll lighten the threat that prevails. And as far as all those civil rights about freedom for all to fight, we'll bury them in our jails. He's a cunning beast, my brother. Full versed on the art of killing. But he's really surprised at how fast we rise, and if we must die to be free, we are willing. It's a brand new world, my brother, and the rules are being changed. The road we travel and the burdens we carried have been greatly rearranged. We no longer accept his conception that beauty means the pale Miss Anne. For were there any more lovelier than the black women of the land? Where are there any more qualified and has proven their ability to survive? If Miss Ann had to carry the black woman's weight, there wouldn't be one alive. We've always ignored our black women, except in the giving of birth, but we come to learn that she alone is the mother of this earth. So honor her, my brother, for she's always been supreme, and she'll take her place on a throne next to yours and hold her own as queen. Do this sound like a dream, my brother? Something that could never be? Just check the distance you already come, and you'll see you're partially free. Don't let your goals be so petty till when you reach them you suddenly stop. You'll just be submitting to the same old trap where the white man limits your top. Are you beginning to hate him, my brother? So much till you want to destroy? Well, don't let it be. For the emotional one is the man he used to call boy. Try to understand him, my brother, for understanding is the key. And until you can learn what he really is, you'll never be mentally free. But once you know the beast in his nature, then you'll know exactly what he will do. And you'll have to be a fool from some old school to allow him to do it to you. Stand tall, black man, my brother, and take your rightful place. And don't you forget that we once were kings of a proud and majestic race. And if we were kings, surely they must have been queens. What the hell you think? Right on. The next time you see one of my little drunken sisters staggering down the street, don't turn your nose up at her until you give her some second consideration. This is the drunken sister. The neighbors called her drunken shame and frowned vulgarly upon her, spitting out other little nasty names. She was born to a society much too mean and victimized by our devil's scheme. Is she really to blame? Being born black from the start, she faced incredible odds, and regardless to her qualification, scrubbing floors and household chores was to be her only art. If we all had traveled the same bitter route and truly knew her hardship, we'd have a different attitude. The woman the neighbors called a no-good hoe was met with many complications and had a much harder way to go. Good fortune smiled on you and success was placed in your lap. You should regard yourself as lucky for being among the few who was able to avoid the trap. But for those who was caught in this mathematical scheme, life in reality can be a horrifying dream. Damn it, stop and think. Maybe she had a right to have a drink. I have no power to guide her or misguide her. I only feel the urge to sit down beside her, to let her know that someone understands. And even if the neighbors frowns on me, I'll feel no lesser of a man. Let me share this curb with you, sister. Damn what the neighbors think. I'll try to understand you, and we both will have a drink.
From one friend to another, it seems that something's been bothering you. If you've got a minute, maybe there's something that I can say or do. See, I realize that life has its changes and sometimes things just don't go right. But here's one thing I want you to think about as you lie in your bed tonight. When the whole world seems against you and your whole life seems unborn, and all you ever wanted was a little peace. I can understand just how you feel, but a little bit of peace of mind nowadays is so hard to find. You can't even find it in your sleep. Here's some advice that I think you should keep, and baby, don't let this cold world get you down. Be strong, hold on. Don't let this cold world get you down. Don't let it get you down. No. Cold, cold world get you down. Cold, cold world get you down. Listen, dry your eyes, don't cry no more. What in the world do you think that a friend is for? See, there's always something that we can do, me and you. So when things don't always go your way, you've got to prepare yourself each and every day for the things that life will put you through. I'm telling you, will you listen to me? Don't let this cold world get you down. When times are hard and friends are few, don't let this cold world get you down. Don't let it get the best of you. Don't let it get the best of you. Don't do it. Get you down. Cold, cold world.
age. Every day of your life is just another page. The time is not far away when you'll turn to your friend and say, love me, trust me, touch me, and mean it deep within. Oh, we got to find that fountain, yeah. One day we'll find that fountain. I need a sister over there. I need a brother right here. Help me somebody. Help me somebody. I need a witness, yeah. We gotta find the fountain. Oh, Lord. Help me somebody.
Have you seen the skinny little boy that chases the white ghost at night?
Have you seen the little boy?
Face puffed up, tracks in his arm, and his mind blown. His mom is somewhere drinking and talking about survival. Pop's in jail or downtown in the Y. The little boy chases white ghosts with his friend, and they get high.
And they get high.
And they get high. Like Cloud 9, where everything is fine.
No responsibility.
Have you seen two little boys running past you with a lady's purse? They stole the black one's purse the other day. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, face puffed up, tracks in their arm, eyes popping out of their skulls, and their minds blown. And they get high, and they get high. Talking about tripping, talking about flying, talking about getting high, getting high. Have you seen two little boys sitting in Sylvia's? Stuffing chicken and cornbread down their tasteless mouths, trying to revive a dying heart, shrinking lungs, and wasted minds. Have you seen the sickness of our people? And all the while we parade around in robes of our ancestors and wisdoms of the universe, and all the while there are children dying, chasing the white ghost. Whitey is dying and his fucking ghost is killing us. Oh, beautiful black hands, reach out and snatch the death out of the youth of our nation. Oh, beautiful black minds, create the world for children to play with life and not with death. Oh, beautiful black brothers and sisters, come together and create life. Come together and create love. Come together and create. Come together and create.
Someone else. You're black and you're beautiful, this I know, just being your natural self. So get that mess out of your hair and wear your natural do. And I'm gonna bet on my dear life, respect gonna come to you. All right. How you gonna get respect? You haven't cut the process yet. Sing it, sister, sing it. How you gonna get respect? You haven't cut the process yet. Now years ago, I thought it was hip when process first arrived. It's a new day now, time has changed, and I wanna be identified. Everywhere I go, I see brothers getting in the natural bag, and I feel so proud to see this pride, something that we never had. From a friend of mine, his name is James Brown. Together we stand, divided we fall. That's what history say. Can't you see, brothers of mine, the coming of a brand new day? All right. How you gonna get respect? You haven't got the process yet. How you gonna get respect? You haven't got the process yet. Come on now, let's hip it up. How you gonna get respect? You haven't got the process yet. To the nearest barbershop. How you gonna get respect? Tell him Hank Battle sent you. How you gonna get respect? You haven't cut the process yet. If they get mad, tell him I'll meet him on the next corner.
Amen. Amen. Let me tell you something, children. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. yeah. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I let it shine, to show my love. I wanna tell you that everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. And everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. I let it shine to show my love. I got to tell you that even in my home, I'm gonna let it shine. And even in my home, I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. Even in my home, I'm gonna let it shine. I let it shine, to show my love. I got to tell you that when I see my neighbor coming, I'm gonna let it shine. Ha. I think I see my neighbor coming. I better let it shine, yeah. When I see my neighbor coming, I'm gonna let it shine. I let it shine to show my love. How I like to say amen, 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 amen. I wonder would everybody join me on the last chorus. Everybody, amen, a little louder, amen, with the spirit. That's for me, you know. How many roads must a man walk down before he's called a man? Tell me, how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Tell me, how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? No, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer, blowing in the wind. Ha. How many times must a man look up before he sees the sky? Tell me, how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? What I want to know is how many deaths will it take till he knows too many people have died? No, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer, somewhere in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it's washed down to the sea? And tell me, how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? What I want to know is how many times can a man turn his head pretending that he just doesn't see? No, the answer, my friend, blowing in the wind. The answer, blowing in the wind. somewhere in the wind. Oh, that answer is somewhere in the wind. Oh, and I gotta go. I don't wanna, but I gotta go.
Up every morning with the sun, I work all day till the evening comes. Blisters and corns all in my hand. Lord, have mercy on a working man. I guess I'm gonna die just like I'm living in poverty. My pay goes down and tax goes up. I drink my tea from a broken cup. Between my woman and Uncle Sam, I can't figure out whose fool I am. I guess I'm gonna die just like I'm living in poverty. Oh Lord, it's so hard, but it's fair. Everybody talk, but nobody really cares. Lord, I can't save a dime, can't borrow 1 cent. I pay my bills, I can't pay my rent. The old lady's fussing and the kids are crying. They won't let me join the welfare line. I guess I'm gonna die just like I'm living in poverty. There's a warm poverty. They say it's going around now. But all that means, people, oh Lord, they're trying hard to keep you down. Oh Lord, poverty. That's why I'm gonna stay now.
People getting on the ghetto train, headed back to the ghetto. Some got jobs from 9 to 5, but my job is 5 to 4, yo. You hear that train coming round the bend, stopping at every station. And after working hard all day long, people wait with anticipation. Look at 'em, waiting with anticipation. They're waiting on the train. It's a mean old train, y'all. Then come Monday morning, the train is running so slow. If I don't get to my job on time, my boss is gonna let me go.